let's talk about building strong, lean, toned legs and glutes, especially after 35. Because no, it's not too late, and no, you do not need endless cardio or heavy squats every single day. Hey everyone, I'm Elizabeth, your online fitness coach, helping women build muscle, confidence, and curves the smart way. If that's your goal too, let's hit that like button and let's get right into it. So today I'm going to take you through my lower body routine, designed especially for women who want to sculpt their legs and glutes while keeping their joints happy. Let's get after it. Before lifting, always activate your glutes. I cannot recommend this enough. Get those glutes fired up and getting that whole mind to muscle connection to get that glutes activated. And also because you want to warm up the body to make sure that you avoid any injury and your joints are nice and ready to load some weight. And this also is going to help you feel your glutes working so they fire properly during your main lifts. So I usually start with some banded lateral walks. I usually do about 2 sets of 15 per side. Some glute bridges, body weight squats. So for the lateral walks, keep your toes facing forward and try not turning them to the side when you're stepping out to the side. As far as the glute bridges, we want to tuck in the pelvis in and then push up and squeeze those glutes at the top. For body weight squats, you want to make sure that as you push up out of that squat, you're actually pushing through your glutes as much as possible to bring yourself up from that squat. Now for the main lifts, my go-to moves for building tone and shape, especially on the lower body, are going to be my top 4 exercises: barbell hip thrusts, Bulgarian split squats, Romanian deadlifts, and cable kickbacks. We're gonna break those down individually, starting off with the barbell hip thrust. Focus on squeezing at the top. Don't rush your reps. Slow on the way down. Press up and squeeze those glutes at the top. You wanna have a 90-degree angle on that knee when you're at the top of that movement. Keep your chin tucked into your chest, looking straight ahead, and making sure that the back stays flat against the bench and you're not flexing the spine. All right, moving on to Bulgarian split squats. So this one is a game changer when it comes to glute, but it's also a tricky one. You gotta make sure that you're doing this exercise correctly. If we wanna attack the glutes a little bit more on the exercise, we wanna lean forward and make sure that we're driving through that front leg, that working leg, that bent leg, and pushing straight up. Kind of like if you're going up and down an escalator, same concept. You want to make sure that you're pressing through that working leg, so we shouldn't be pushing from that back leg at all. That one is just there on the bench for stability. Up, straight up on that diagonal lane, and squeeze the glutes at the top. Moving on to our Romanian deadlifts. I am doing them with dumbbells here, but I do prefer my newbies to start off with a barbell, just because it gives you a little bit more stability and it keeps that bar in front of you. So easier to learn the movement in a bar, I feel, as opposed to the dumbbells. Dumbbells are going to be a little bit more challenging if you're a beginner. For the Romanian deadlifts, the main key points that we want to keep in mind is keeping a soft bend in your knees and push your hips back to really stretch the hamstrings. So press back with your hips first, then bend down. Keep the bar as close to your shins as possible and making sure that you do feel that little bit of a stretch in the hamstrings, and then push up. Same thing when you're pushing up, make sure that mind to muscle connection is there, that you're actually pressing through those glutes on the way up. And our final exercise is going to be our cable kickbacks. Finish off with an isolation always for the glutes. Mind to muscle connection is everything here as well. You want to make sure that the spine stays neutral and straight. We don't want to flex the spine at all. The movement is in the glutes, not anywhere else. So think about it that way. Make sure that as you're kicking back and that leg comes up, you only go as far up as you can feel that contraction in the glutes. So we don't want to overflex or overextend that leg. Awesome exercises to get a really good workout. You don't need a lot of exercises. You just need to focus on the exercises that you can get in within your time frame and push through the weight, push through those reps to really challenge yourself. The muscle will only grow if it's under constant tension to make sure that it continues to be able to get through that load. Now, if you're over 35, form and recovery matter more than ever. So we want to make sure that we do the following. 1, prioritize rest days, hit your protein goals, and do not chase soreness. You want to chase progression. Building tone takes consistency and progressive overload, not punishment. So if you're struggling to grow your lower body, try this routine at least twice a week and focus on gradual strength increases. Drop a peach emoji in the comments if you're just starting your glute journey, and let me know what video you want next. Maybe a glute activation or a home leg day version. Don't forget to subscribe for more fitness tips made for women by a woman, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.